Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play AI, the Somnium Files. In the last one, big things went down. We got big old confession times from the boss, but it wasn't really the boss. It was actually Saito Sejima himself. We learned all about the brain swappage and the whose body is the real body of whose body. And holy moly, we got all the answers now. But the big thing is there a path where there's a happy ending? Because the ending we got over there on the far left where it says you are here, all the way over here, you know? Not so happy. Basically, we swap bodies back to who belonged where, right? We got, well, actually we didn't get them where we're supposed to belong, right? We got, Date ended up in the boss's body while Saito ended up in his own body, which is Date's body, which was the biggest revelation. The body we've been in the entire game of Date has actually been originally Saito Sejima, the son of Sejima, Saito's body. Yeah, that's a thing. Who originally killed Iris's mom. Right after Iris was born. Man, so many things. But the biggest thing is this the happy end? Well, if you remember, we left off. This unlocked after we finished up what we did. And basically, if you remember when this one ended, this path, we ended off with Date going into the room in the abandoned warehouse where the other sync machine is, and then getting knocked out, basically, by number 89. Who, at this point in the story, if we followed everything correctly, number 89 should be where Saito Sejima is right now. He basically just swapped out of Renju into number 89. Because we found Renju's dead body, and then number 89 knocked out Date. That's basically what just happened in the story. So, does that mean we're about to swap back to the correct body? Like, basically bodies are going to get swapped back to normal. Date will be back in number 89, where he belongs. Apparently that's Date's real body. And Saito will go back to his own body, which is Date's current body. Are y'all caught up? Confused? I don't know. Is today the finale? That's another good question. We're going to find out today, though, on Day 6 Wednesday. Susai! Let's do it. I'm excited. Here we go. Big time, baby. Dun, dun, dun. I'm excited to see what... I just wonder if we're like, this is the last path, or if there's going to be a whole nother thing that comes together after everything. What are you going to see? Here we go. 12:55 on Wednesday. Here we go. Right where we left off. There's Renju's dead body. Date's already in the chair.
You're awake.
You're awake.
Damn it.
I don't think you can release yourself.
Probably not.
Well, do something about it.
Also, it's raining in here? What the heck?
What is it you expect me to do?
Come out of my eye socket and get this off of me.
I cannot.
Why not?
My body has short-circuited.
Ah, shit, dude.
It must have been the electric currents from earlier.
Right. They got tased, right? And that's what happened when, that's a good example of when Ota shocked Date earlier, and it disabled Aiba during that time.
But fortunately, my communication functions are still operational.
That's nice.
I attempted to reach HQ and Abyss personnel for support.
And?
No response.
Everybody's dead, dude.
They ignored you?
There must be pressure from the higher-ups, likely a result of Congressman Sejima's interference.
He thinks I'm investigating Monika's case.
That is not the only reason. So Sejima holds a personal grudge against you. He wants you dead. That is likely why Pewter is attempting to delete my data.
Are you okay?
For now.
Right, I forgot. When we came into the warehouse, Aiba was like, yo, you got 4 hours and I'm not going to be here anymore. I forgot about that, too.
But if they breach my final layer of ice, they will destroy me. I would cease to exist.
Well, maybe she can exist just long enough to get rid of Saito Sejima. Hello.
You're Saito Sejima.
Oh, so you figured it out.
Renju's body on the ground, without his left eye. You were inside Renju, weren't you? Until just now, you used the machine to exchange minds, then got rid of his body.
Close, but you're a little off.
How far off?
I didn't get rid of the body. He died of natural causes.
What is that supposed to mean?
But what interests me more is you. How do you know you can use the sync machine to exchange minds? The way you're talking makes me think you know why I took out his left eye.
But how? How do I know that? Why do I know that? See, this is the interesting thing. I kind of also talked about this last time, just to reiterate. The whole game, we've kind of, us meaning me, I've kind of been the person piecing together Date's mind for him, in a way. And thus, Date is now remembering all this as it comes all together, weirdly enough. Why do I know about Saito, the prototype machine, changing personalities?
The current. Did it unlock your memories? Then tell me, this body was originally...
Mine.
That means your body...
This is your body, isn't it, Saito?
You got it, dude. The words came out easily. I don't know why, but in a moment of harsh realization, I knew. Number 89's body is mine, and my body is Saito's.
Well, if you know that much, then this should be easy. Give me back my body.
It's all yours, buddy. Where are Iris and Hitomi at?
Don't worry, I haven't killed them. Yet.
But you don't leave witnesses. You don't leave witnesses, and we know.
The brain you are currently occupying has an interesting quirk. It releases a flood of dopamine and endorphins when it kills. I thought I'd take that brain back before killing those two.
Oh, I see.
In front of you, of course. Which is why I haven't killed them yet. Such beautiful eyes. I was going to begin the sync, but I think I've changed my mind. I want to see you mad. But what will really set you off?
If you don't shut your mouth right now...
All right, talking it is. What should I say? Do you have any questions for me?
Oy vey. It's early Wednesday morning. Shoko was killed last Friday. That was day 1, which makes today day 6. For 5 days, what was Saito up to? I decided to ask him what he did every day until now. So we're going to recap again, but in this case, we're on the other side of the timeline, so things are going to go a little differently. But we can start from the beginning. Let's do that. Saito explained what he did on Friday. At 4 a.m., Saito began his plan against Shoko. He called Renji to this abandoned factory and switched bodies with him. After taking Renji's body, Saito killed Shoko, then brought the body to Bloom Park. Right, we've already heard that, but as he explained it to me, I somehow felt that I already knew. I didn't understand why. I felt like it was being etched into my brain. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue that story with the Shoko rental horse thing.
Oh, right. I put that there.
Why?
When I was fixing Shoko's body on the horse, her phone fell out of her clothes. I forgot that I had given her one. I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to toss it away. So, I decided to push it into the mouth of the horse.
Okay. Just randomly? Alright. No real reason?
The merry-go-round horse's mouth was hollow, which allowed the phone to fall down into its body.
Okay. That's a pretty random reason, but whatever. Fine. Okay, let's go to day 2, which is something we probably also know.
I was still in Renju's body.
Right.
My next target was Iris.
Uh-huh.
If I asked her to come to the abandoned factory, I knew she would be skeptical, so I called her to Sunfish Pocket. I even video called her, but for some reason, she said no. This was around 5 p.m. I was still Renju, the president of Lemniscape. I didn't think I would have any trouble getting her to trust me, but...
Date, do you remember? Saturday evening after syncing with Mizuki, inside the Somnium, you thought you saw Iris's body, so you called her.
Right.
The time was 4:52 p.m., right before Renju called Iris. You told her.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
So, you prevented Iris from dying in this
Iris
path.
didn't accept Saito's
Good job.
proposition because of your warning.
Well done, you saved Iris.
If you did not warn her...
She would have been taken here.
Yep, we've already seen that, how that goes.
I decided to pick her up in Renju's car. I thought that if she saw me in person, she would trust me. However...
You got in an accident around 6:10 p.m. and lost consciousness.
So unlucky. My plans were ruined.
Ruined.
But my ultimate goal is still achievable. So it's all good.
Okay. Next step after that?
After the accident, my body was taken to Central Hospital. I regained consciousness just past 12 a.m. Sunday. The surgery was a success, but Renju's organs were in a horrible state.
Oh, I see. That's why he died of natural causes. Because of the accident he was in, he's all fucked up. That makes more sense.
But I had somewhere to be. I left the hospital, rented a car, and headed to Iris's house.
I know what happened after that. You got to the Sagan household at 2 a.m. You pushed the intercom button.
He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me."
You got Iris to come with you, but when you tried to bring her here...
I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
Smart. And Renju's all...
Oh, you know that too?
Yeah, and Renju was all fucked up, so he couldn't cape up with you because his body's all jacked up.
But you're exactly right. I was planning to put her to sleep in the car, but I didn't have my drugs on me. The sleeping pills were inside Renju's crushed car. I was pushing my luck. My plan and my body were both in shambles. I'm sure the painkillers were affecting me as well. My mind was scrambled, and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't chase after her. I needed to sleep. I managed to make it back here and collapsed on the ground. Next thing I knew was the next day. I woke up around noon on Monday. Renju's body was about to expire.
Okay, so that's when you decided to have the plan with Pewter to pick up number 89, I guess?
By Monday, Renju's body was almost completely dead. And of course, my consciousness as well. That's when I got a call from a Mr. Amanoma. The man you call Pewter.
Right, Amanoma, okay. I knew the story after that.
The boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?"
Also, someone brought to my attention why Pewter was helping Renju. But we already know the answer to that, and for some reason in my brain I forgot that detail. Pewter and Renju are in a relationship. They are in love. Remember the watch? Okay, enough about that. So Pewter came up with a plan to help 89 escape. Rohan, as number 89, got into the car with Saito and as Renju and fled from the police. So there you go. Rohan and Saito, BFFs. So why'd you want number 89 to escape, even though we already know?
When I heard that number 89 was coming to Abyss HQ, I came up with a plan. Iris trusts this number 89, this body. I thought I could use it to get to her. And there was another reason. I planned on eventually switching bodies with you. You and I would get our original bodies back. And after I do that, I will kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you while you're in this body. A rather nice plan if I do say so myself. That's why I asked Pewter to help number 89 escape. I wanted this body at all costs.
Okay, and what happened after you escaped?
I brought Rohan, who was inside number 89's body, to the abandoned factory. Rohan was my partner in the Cyclops serial killings 6 years ago. So naturally, we had a lot to talk about, but I didn't have much time left. Not to sound like a broken record, but Renju's body was almost done. It was completely useless at this point. So, I put Rohan to sleep and began the sync. As a result, this happened.
Renju.
It's just like I told you. He died of natural causes.
Right, okay. And about the shooting on Monday?
Just mercenaries I hired.
Wow, how uneventful.
After I woke up Monday, I arranged the hit. They were expensive, but I had access to Renju's bank account. I paid them with his money. Of course, my intention was only to kidnap Iris, but after I got this body, I didn't really need them anymore. But they had already been paid good money, so I decided to leave the arrangements as they were. And then, Pewter. I told him about Iris and hiring the assassins. I told him he could use them for whatever he needed. And he acted on his own, without consulting me.
Okay. And I guess we're up to the final day, day 5.
I called Iris about 24 hours ago. Tuesday at 1:40 a.m. I started a video chat with Iris. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this, but I need to see you. Iris got so excited that she dropped her guard. I told her where to meet, and she agreed right away. It was all according to plan. I knew that if I looked like him, she would do anything.
I've been looking for him for 6 years.
So I guess the interesting thing about this whole situation is Date didn't remember Iris, but Date is the, the stepdaddy that Iris never had, essentially. I'm still trying to wonder why Date doesn't remember, though. I think there's still that little bit. Like, do people not remember stuff when Saito has been there? Is that the whole idea when you swap brains? Like, was Rohan himself inside of number 89 this whole time? Like, I'm unclear on how come Saito remembers all these things, but, like, Date doesn't remember how he got to where he's at, you know? Or is that why they have been messing with his brain so he wouldn't remember? See, like, that's the small detail I don't get why Date can't remember, but other people who get swapped. Like, I mean, obviously along the way, Saito's been killing everybody he swaps with, so there's your excuse there. But the idea was that when he swaps, they're supposed to remember who they are, or at least whoever gets swapped into there, you know? Anyway, I'm just curious. Why can't Date remember? That seems like a small plot point I still don't know. And if I should know, then I'm just misunderstanding something.
I see. That is why Iris left Matsushita Diner.
So the person she trusts most.
You, Date.
Exactly, see? She trusts Date. The original Date. He looked like that. Interesting.
Number 89's current body was originally yours.
Right.
After Iris got into the car, I put her to sleep. I restrained her and called Hitomi.
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
I used Iris to reel in Hitomi. And you. Thanks for being so cooperative.
You're welcome.
But you did drag your feet. I was getting tired of waiting.
Okay. So about the Monica murder.
I was only 12, but I remember it vividly.
So we haven't
On
really
that
talked
day,
about this
18
yet.
years ago,
With him.
I heard my dad on the phone. I'm going to see Monica. I followed him. I got into a taxi and followed my dad's car. He went to the Harbor Warehouse District.
And yoink. Got her. Good lord. Why you need to stab her so many times, bro? It's fucked up. Why'd you kill her?
I've only ever been happy when I was killing something. Before Monica, I would kill cats and pigeons. It was the only way I could feel happiness. The only way I could feel anything. But like a drug, I eventually grew a tolerance to it. Next, I'll kill a human. That's when I found out about Monica. That woman took my dad from me, and she stole all the happiness from my house. so I chose her as a target. I was born with a brain disorder. I can't secrete oxytocin from my pituitary gland, and I didn't have a mother. Not a real one, I mean. My mom died giving birth to me, so naturally, my emotions toward my dad were complicated. Sometimes I think, if I didn't kill Monica, would things be different?
Probably. I mean, something would be different.
Maybe the murders 6 years ago never would have happened. Me, you, Rohan. Maybe none of us would have gotten mixed up in this. And maybe Shoko Nadami never would have gotten killed. Isn't destiny a curious thing? One mistake can change so many lives.
We've definitely seen how one thing can change the whole outcome of one of these paths, for sure. So, keep going. Keep going, sir.
Sorry, I don't have anything else to say to you.
You're the one that wanted to talk.
And even I'm growing tired of seeing that twisted, angry face of yours.
Okay.
So, shall we get started? Give me my body back.
Give me my body back. Not like I have a choice. Knocks you out. Shove the thing in his eyeball.
What a strange fake eye.
What a strange.
Oh well.
He's like, don't turn into my normal eye of a self. Don't do it. Oh. He yoinked out his own... He yoinked out the... oh my god.
Alright, it's ready.
He yoinked out number 89 eye, the original Date eye, just so he could have it for when he switches bodies. I don't know if it'll work that easily, sir. Also, are we actually going to go into a Somnium here? This is exciting. Last time we did the body swap on the other path, it just happened. I didn't think we'd actually get to go into a Somnium here. Are we going to have a mind battle? We're not, are we? Oh boy, what's going on here?
This is...
Oh, it's the sync room.
the sync room. That was... Damn it, why can't I wake up? This doesn't look like footage from a surveillance camera.
This is hella weird, yo. Alright, mental lock number 1 right there. Mental lock number 2 over there. Mental lock number 3 right there. And Rain of Blood over it. That's cool. And mental lock number 4 over there. We have a 5th one? You know it. Okay. Man, there's a lot going on here. What is our point here? Date Kaname, Abyss Special Agent. Verify identity. Oh. Okay.
What?
Oh. Did I do that? Or no? Wow. I literally pressed up on the D-pad and that happened. I didn't do anything else. Okay. Okay. I did it, guys. I don't know what the hell.
I? Being synced?
Indeed you are. Okay, well now what? Waiting for the next thing, I guess. Alright. The time remaining is infinite, apparently. I don't know why. Okay, I guess we'll just go to the next sync. Why not? Or the next monitor.
Sync?
Hit it, touch it, erase it, check it. What's it say? Concealed percentage. Check it.
Without Aiba, I can't figure anything out.
Why wasn't time pass? That's weird. Was that knife there a second ago? I don't think that knife was there a second ago.
What?
What the fuck is going on
Damn it,
here,
what
dude?
is this?
This is weird as heck. That's one way to activate the machine. I'm not sure this qualifies as a normal sync. Oh shit, it's Rohan in original number 89. Which is, I guess original Date. No. Yeah. I'm so confused. Yeah, I guess I am confused still. Think about it. If Rohan switched with that body, how did Date's mind get in Saito's body if they didn't switch directly first? That's part of... See, that gets the step where we're missing a step. That's why I'm still a little bit confused on where we're at on this list. Anyway, let's just go into the damn sync room. I think that's what we need to do.
Go to the sync room.
Maybe this section right here will explain something that where I'm missing information. Okay, we're gonna waste 60 seconds moving in there. Alright, let's do it. Alright, there goes 60 of my 360 sync machine.
It's a sync machine.
Yeah, it is. I guess we're gonna take 60 seconds to investigate it. The hell kind of helmet is that? The fuck? Weird. This is some weird shit, y'all. And this music does not help.
Me? What was he doing?
Sync gear.
Sync gear.
Press down, fix it, investigate it, or pull it off. Investigate it? Ew! It hurts.
Again.
So Saito was in Rohan's body, we get that. How did Saito end up in Date's body, though? Like, we already kind of learned Saito went into Date, but, like, how did Saito get into Date's body in the first place? I guess that's what I'm saying. How did that step happen? Where did that swap happen? When? Because we definitely heard about how Rohan was, or how Saito was stuck in Rohan's body for a really long time. We learned about that. We really did. So that's why I'm still missing a step here. What the hell am I interacting with now, by the way? Oh, here's a door.
Door? What is this? This wasn't here before.
It's a fucking door? Oh my god. I'm so confused by a door. Freaking doors, man. Doors are the craziest thing of them all.
This is...
The warehouse? Yup. Your training ground, sir. Well, where the other sync machine is, I guess. Okay. No.
Help me! Help me!
Weird. All we did was walk through a door. That was meant to lock 3. Okay. Okay. This is a tough one, guys. I don't know how I'm doing this. It's very complicated. Nah, this one's not about solving puzzles. This one's just about what the fuck is going on here. Doctor's like, huh? What the fuck? Alright, that's another minute off the clock. I suppose this shelf full of blood is what was on the video, so let's check it out.
Blood.
Shelf full of blood? Whatever, pool of blood next to a shelf full of stuff. Scoop up blood, investigate, stick hand in, or pick up picture. I'm gonna scoop up blood. That's not the answer. No. It's pretty intense music for staring at your hand.
Blood.
Okay, it's probably stick hand in or pick up picture. I'm gonna pick up the picture.
The
No,
picture.
maybe not. Oh, look, they're fine. See? We got it. Oh, maybe not.
Blood.
Okay, fine. Stick your hand in there. Fine.
Damn. Oh, this
Eyeball.
It's them.
Oh, okay. Still doesn't really, answer what the fuck, but okay. Cool. Let's look at the mirror, shall we?
You're...
Hit it! Punch him in the face. Bitch.
Damn, nothing.
Okay.
You're...
Knock it down.
Can't. I just can't do it.
You're lame, Dante. Fine.
You're...
Just touch it then.
I touched it, but nothing happened.
Wow, really? All the physical things are the wrong answer. Alright, investigate the damn thing then.
It's just a mirror.
Is it though? Is it just a mirror? Oh, now you,
Damn it.
now you touched it. Something happened. I see you got your eyeball back. I guess we're stepping backwards through the process of what happened.
That's it. Just a little more.
Slowly sinking. We're slowly sinking into a pool of blood. It's kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. Cut it out.
I'm sinking.
Stop. Speak with it, Ben. Gibberish sink.
I can't stop it.
There's nothing you can do, sir. Keep sinking.
What do I do?
I don't know. He's running, I guess. Is he actually moving? I mean, it looks like he's just running in place. Get it? Sinking? There's not really
What
any
is
other
this?
options. What is this? What is that? Not good.
Ah!
No, mommy. Okay. Hey, see, you're good. You're fine. Everything's fine.
That was...
Right. Okay. I'll say, hey, acquired. Good job, I did it. I guess that was the end of the sync, I guess. It didn't even, like, say the last mental lock was unlocked, though. Did I do it right? No fucking clue. Here we go. It's still Wednesday. True that. To be precise, it's only like 6 or 7 minutes. You know, it's 6+ minutes from where we just were.
I did it! I did it! Oh, this feeling! I'm back. I got it all back!
Okay.
This fake eye is awful. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing.
And now you just got yourself killed,
I
son.
think I'll keep it.
I don't know if you saw the other path where you did that. It didn't work out well for you. Tell you what. So plucking out his own eye was for nothing in the long run then, right? Or no, he had to do that. Never mind.
Function.
Right.
The body I am transferring my consciousness into will receive a stimulant. The
Uh-huh.
other body receives a sedative.
Right, we know that.
You will be feeling it soon. Oh, but don't worry. Like I told you earlier, my plan is to kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you.
Well, I don't know if you know this. You got a self-destruct sequence in your eye socket right now. But you know what? Who am I to blab about it?
So I can't be killing you right away. You will watch them die, and then you will follow in their footsteps. You should be honored.
My body won't move. My vision is getting hazy. My consciousness was melting away, clarity fading. I don't know what happened. I could only watch as it unfolded in front of me. The scene that played before my eyes left me dumbfounded. It was a fragment of my memory, lost all those years ago. A piece of my past, buried deep in my subconscious. Okay. Well, let's have a little memory trip down memory lane while we're slowly fading away. Wait. Don't credit roll me now, bro. Oh. I was gonna say. Okay.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! I win! Yay! Now you have to take the penalty. Up, up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
Weird. Very weird.
Iris, remember when you asked me what your stage name should be? How about ASET?
You bet.
A set?
That's right. I thought of that name. This is when I taught Iris about her name. Greek and Egyptian mythology, too.
A set.
You bet.
It's pretty. I love it.
You see that flower over there? It's a very special flower that blooms in the cold. A winter iris. Just like the iris from Greek mythology.
She's the messenger goddess. And the goddess of rainbows, too.
That's right. That's why the iris means good news and hope.
Good news. Hey, uncle. You met Mommy at this shrine, right?
That's how it went down.
When am I gonna hear good news from you two?
What?
When will Uncle be my dad?
Then you could be my Uncle Dad. Or Dad Uncle, whichever you prefer.
The Okonomiyaki War.
Iris drew it. She must have really enjoyed herself. She even said that she wanted to do it again soon.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it whenever she likes. Maybe even every day.
Oh, you. Every day?
Don't play with my emotions.
Hitomi, do you want to live together? The three of us?
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
People are going to talk.
I don't care about that one bit.
Well then, hypothetically, what if Iris and I were being hunted down by a secret organization?
Oh god, not the Nizet laws.
Well, I'd defend you, of course.
What if they're zombies?
Zombies?
Remember when we went to that haunted house and you were clinging to my arm?
Because it was dark and it came out of nowhere. But fine. I don't care if it's zombies or aliens or whatever else. I will defend you and Iris with my life.
Thank you. Well then, my answer is yes.
Huh. This is so interesting to think like the implications of all the things with Date in the wrong body.
You want to go clean?
But he didn't remember any of this. So I guess, well, here we go. Here we go. This is what I want. What happened when he... I guess this... When he did this, he was going to get killed, right?
Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me.
Right, and that's when he told him to kill the wife and daughter.
It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Should be, except for it's
This is...
the wife and daughter you're gonna go live with, yo. Now I understand. I understand why Rohan Kumakura wanted these two dead. So Sejima asked Rohan to take Monika's corpse deep in the mountains where no one would find it. So Sejima, not so Sejima. But anyway, Rohan found out that Hitomi knew about it. That's where it all makes sense. He also found out that Monika had given birth to the child. If the media got a hold of it, Congress and Sejima would be ruined. And that information would no doubt lead to discovering Monika's murder. So and Saito would be arrested immediately. And that investigation would lead straight to Rohan. But Rohan never told So about Hitomi and Iris. I don't know why not. Maybe he decided it wasn't important enough to mention. He played it close to the chest. Need-to-know basis only. That way there'd be no loose ends. That's why Rohan hired the assassin, Falco. Meaning me, to kill Hitomi and Iris. But of course you wouldn't do it.
You got it. I want you on this right away. If you could do it in 2, maybe 3 days, that would be great. Good luck.
Of course, I couldn't go through with it. But if I didn't kill them, someone else would. I was sure of it. I needed a plan. How could I get out of the organization and keep them safe? But I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. I needed advice. From an old friend. An old friend.
I see.
Okay. So this is where the boss comes in.
I hear some pretty crazy confessions in my line of work, but this one takes the cake. But don't worry, all right? You could have told me you were being attacked by Martians and I still would have believed you.
The truth is, Boss and I were both in the same rookie class of police recruits in our 20s. We've been close ever since.
So, can you help me?
I do have one idea.
So this whole brain swapping idea was her idea. What the fuck?
Huh?
Have you heard of the new investigation department, Abyss? I was put in command there.
Boss explained Abyss and syncing to me.
The sync machine is normally used to look inside someone's head, but it does have another function. You can technically use it to swap bodies.
Swap bodies?
Right. So if we use that...
What do you mean?
I mean, switch bodies with Rohan. The new you will be Rohan, chairman of the Kumakuras. Then you can send out an order. No one lays a finger on Hitomi and Iris.
What about Rohan? Won't he be in my body?
Just get rid of it, I guess.
Get rid of it?
You can take this opportunity to get rid of Falco once and for all. No one will know what really happened. No one will ever find out that a police officer was moonlighting as an assassin.
Okay. 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 So... Okay.
It's two birds with one stone, right?
She made a good point, and I had no reservations about giving up my body. My body had soaked in so much blood over the years, I was almost glad to be rid of it. But I did have a single regret. With my body switched, I couldn't show myself to Hitomi and Iris, or Iris. I would never be able to see them again. But I didn't care, as long as they were safe.
All right. Leave everything to me. Hayato Yagyu.
Hayato Yagyu. That was my real name. Okay.
Boss, how did you bring in Rohan Kumakura?
I made up some charges and had the cops take him in.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine, because he's about to switch bodies.
Alright. Rohan has been put to sleep. He will not be waking up for a while.
Remember, to get your consciousness to fully transfer.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Stay in Somnium for more than 6 minutes. Right.
We're counting on you.
Let us begin. 3, 2, 1.
Why are we watching this again?
You're...
It's... me?
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu. The switch worked.
Okay. Weird, but okay.
And there's been a breakthrough in the case.
I know. You don't have to say it.
regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
Okay, so they figured it out because they swapped with each other, And thus they found out that Saito was working with Rohan to do these kills. So that's how they solved it the first time around. Right. So, okay. Then they decided to put Saito inside of Rohan. And Rohan... And then Yagyu, or whatever, I don't know, Date, we'll say. We'll just call him Date. So that's when they moved Date into the Saito body. But why did they do that part? Because nobody had ever seen him before or something? Like, so people wouldn't recognize him as Saito? Who the fuck knows? Or I guess Saito did that part, right? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. See, I'm getting myself confused now. Alright, so at this point, this was the first swap. We'll just say Date for the sake of not being confused. Date has now been swapped into Rohan. Alright, so they have been swapped. So that means Rohan's in Date right now. So, fast forward to when... So what was the next swap then? Saito switching with Rohan? Body-wise. Or would it have been... Because they didn't really show... There's no switch with Saito and Date directly until just now when they just switched back in the main, current timeline. So, okay. Rohan's in Date right now. Date would be switching with Saito. So Saito would be in Rohan, and Date would be in the body, the Saito body, which we've had him in the whole game. So, okay. That makes sense, because then they lock up the Date body right now with Rohan's mind. As, as the killer, I guess as an assassin, they can lock him up. Okay, never mind. I guess I get it now. Super weird, but I guess I get it. I guess. But wait. If Rohan's mind was the one locked up as Saito, or rather as Date, wouldn't that stand to reason that Rohan is the mind that we still have lingering and Saito has already been gone? Because, man, I'm so confused right now. I'm trying to talk myself into figuring this out. Whatever, just keep going. There wasn't just one Cyclops killer, there were two. One was Rohan, the other was Saito. So they learned all this because now Date knew about it from being in Rohan's mind. That's what we're getting out here. Let's just keep going. Let's not overthink it right now. The sync revealed everything. Right.
We should ask him about it.
Good idea. When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him.
Alrighty then. He'll probably freak the fuck out.
Huh?
Oh wait, what? The hell?
What?
Pewter, where is he?
How would I know?
This is bad.
What the fuck? How did he get away? Where would he have gone?
Hey, which way did Rohan go?
Huh? Rohan's standing right there.
No, this isn't Rohan.
Yagyu, where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
What?
Why didn't you stop him?
What do you mean? He's a detective. He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door. Did I do something wrong?
No, don't tell me.
Shot out of the room like a bullet. Man, I'm so all this brain swap shit is like, where did the swap stop and happen? I'm so confused in the order of the brain swaps that I don't even know if it ends up that Saito's back in his real body and Date's even back in his real body right now. I'm so confused. Anyway, I had a bad feeling. An awful, terrible feeling down to the bones. I knew that where he was headed. I ran out to the parking lot, got in a car, and floored it. Okay, so this is when he catches... Okay, yeah, he went to go kill... Okay, alright, here we go.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
Got it. So this is swapped perspectives, this whole scene, which makes this scene even more funny, actually, if you think about it.
Beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
Now we know what happens when Rohan shows up with the boss. It makes sense.
No! Stop!
So she got in the way, and that's why she got shot. Right. Okay. It wasn't because Rohan tried to shoot her. It was the other way around. Interesting.
Stop right there!
Right. Okay. Bouquet. Bouquet. They told me he had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. But it came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand, thanks to the bullet I fired from my own gun. Good job, Date. Ugh. Or Yagyu, I guess. Falco. I don't even know what to fucking call him anymore. He goes by so many names. I said nothing. I got up and left the hospital room. And I left all my memories with her. What does that mean? That night, I visited the Kumakura building and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. You don't want to know. So that part got carried out. I went to So's mansion. My boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
True dat. You basically were there for all of them. Anyway, so I went to Sajima's residence. When I got there, I said, I want to meet Saito into the intercom. After a while, the gate opened and Saito himself welcomed me.
What is it you want to talk about?
About Saito and Rohan.
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica, and my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
What was the next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly. You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want. We'll make good partners.
Wow, so it was Rohan's idea, even though this dude probably would have killed people anyways. Anyway, why did the victims have their right eyes taken out? I mean, that's Rohan's choice, right?
That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea, was it?
Yes. You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect, that you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye, which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway.
Weird. And how about that next target?
Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder? The fifth Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
Alright, time to take you downtown, sir.
Hey, Saito. Could you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
Oh, onto him, are you? Suddenly, bodyguards rushed out from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react. Oh shit. Okay, Saito must have knew about the whole rain
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura.
Got him.
I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth. Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk.
Okay.
Mr. Kumakura showed me this place, so it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully. Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine. Fascinating. I'm intrigued. I want to see it for myself. The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs.
Huh. Well, alrighty then. That pretty much gets us to where we're at now then, I guess. Few days later.
Well, it looks like preparations are complete.
I guess we're still not sure about how come he lost his memory. I guess we're gonna find out right here.
Let's say you and I get started. All right, let's go.
So he just booked it, pieced the fuck out.
What are you doing? Follow him!
But it still doesn't explain why he lost his memory, right? I guess we're waiting for that. And in the meantime, Saito is now in Rohan's body. Got it. My memories after that were lost in a violent haze. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. Oh. I guess that answers that. My memories were left behind in my original brain. I thought I might have some of Saito's memories to cling to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because they weren't mine to hold. It felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost, like suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me, walking under the city lights. When I regained my faculties, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering, without no destination in mind, was interrupted by a woman.
You're Saito Sejima? I guess not.
Huh?
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory. Alright. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Alright, boss.
Boss?
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong.
Wow. That's really where it started. Okay. Well, here we are then. I think we can pretty much figure out the rest from there.
I managed to make a new family register for you.
I guess we need a few more details? Sure.
From today on, you have a new name and a new life. As a member of Abyss, The team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember? You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
So what's my new name?
Kaname Date.
Kaname Date.
I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
Okay. Now let me flirt with you for the rest of your life and pretend I want to bang the shit out of you and torture you with S&M stuff. Anyway, 1 year later, I was called into the control room. Peter had something to show me.
The official title is AI Ball.
Right.
You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Right. I guess it's nice to put it all in order. Okay, so now what? I'm starting to get a bunch of achievements, by the way. We must be almost done here.
How are you feeling? Your head clearing up? I've been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly. Awake. Looking at it.
Come on, Iba. Zap this fool. Zap him! I'm gonna look at this torso real quick. How about this oil drum? Yo, what about this medicine shelf? Yo, what about this chemical bottle? Yo, what about the locker? What about, oh shit, what about Renju's body, yo? Oh, I see, it's raining in here because the roof is broken. I was thinking like the fucking sprinklers were going off or something. No, it's because there's a hole in the roof. What happened after we exchanged minds? What was Falco's real name?
You would know more about that than me. Or do you not remember?
Now we know, it's Yagyu whatever.
You've been using other men's names for so long you don't even know your own.
It's Yagyu. Hayato Yagyu.
Yes, that's right. You're a Japanese native who worked as a police officer.
Got it.
Imagine a police officer being a serial killer. I don't think the public would react kindly to that if they found out. Heads would roll. Departments would fold. There would be shameful suicides.
Shameful.
So your superiors decided that erasing every record of your existence was the preferable option. Hayato Yagyu ceased to exist. And Falco, the anonymous assassin, was sent to prison, where he was known as Number 89. Fitting for a man with no name.
Right. Okay then. What happens after we exchange minds?
What are you doing? Follow him!
After the sink 6 years ago, I became a parasite in Rohan's body. But I was broken. The sink only sent data to my brain piece by piece. But that error did allow me to escape prison.
No! Stop!
Right.
It was Rohan who was accused of injuring Hitomi. Naturally, I went to trial, being the one inside Rohan's body at the time, for a violation of firearms law and attempted murder. However...
Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital.
Right, we learned about this. Alright then. About Rohan, about the person I've been tracking there.
Stop right there!
Stop right there.
6 years ago, Rohan, in Falco's body, visited Hitomi's house and tried to kill her.
Right.
But that didn't go very well. He was arrested by the police.
Right.
He was sent to trial and sentenced to life in prison.
Right.
It only makes sense.
Being an assassin and all. Am I right?
Falco was an assassin responsible for countless murders. The title assassin makes it sound so clean and professional, doesn't it? But he was a murderer. A serial killer. Life in prison was a light sentence as far as I'm concerned. You deserved far worse. Consider yourself lucky.
So basically what we're getting at is Saito and good old Yagyu / Date now. Both not really nice people that should probably be alive in the first place, because they're both kind of serial killer-esque, you know what I'm saying? Date is just a nicer person, regardless of the serial killer part. Anyway, counterattack! Saito's off guard. I might be able to make a move. I tried to sweep Saito's feet, but then... he got a gun. I ain't got one of those.
You have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after. I would of course prefer that you choose the latter.
Why would he choose the latter?
It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.